All right, folks. Hey, it's Chris, Hike San Diego County here. I am in a section of the Cleveland National Forest, which the forest here is mostly riparian in nature, which you can see. And there are a lot of shrubs up there and that are showing some nice fall color and a little bit down here in the canyon. And this here down in there is Black Canyon right along this way. I've got to take this Forest Service road right down here to get there. I'm going to hike down. That's the Tacoma there that I drove to this point, and then I decided, I don't know, it looks kind of crappy down there, so I said, and I don't have four-wheel drive, even though I probably wouldn't need it, but I said that's far enough. But this canyon looks beautiful. We're starting to get some fall color, even though it's early November. We're fairly close to sea level here. This is probably maybe 1,500 feet or so. I'm not really sure, but we're starting to get some fall color. You gotta remember, San Diego is more in the southern latitudes of the United States, so we'll get the fall colors later than a lot of other places. But anyway, I'm gonna head down there and I'll start showing you the rest of that coming up soon. All right, I'll see you on the next segment. All right, later. All right, folks. Chris, Hike San Diego County, with you here again in the Black Canyon area in the Cleveland National Forest, which I like how this sycamore is growing right up through the branches of this oak and around, and how they kind of grow harmoniously with each other like that. They have to at the same time compete and cooperate to live together, and they do a fine job of it. But anyway, I wanted to show on the video this gigantic pothole in the Forest Service road here and subsequent puddle from the recent rains. And it's probably the biggest pothole and puddle in a road, and any road I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, I am not sure which way the trail is. I think it's through here. Fortunately, there's a little bit of graffiti, which I really don't like seeing. It's usually like if somebody who was in love at the time and they're like, oh, I love this person, and then if 6 months later they never talk to each other again. But anyway, I am going to try and go through there to see if that's the trail. If not, there's another area over there that looks like it could be a trail. But anyway, that's it for now, and I'll show you when I get to the next one, the next area that looks worthy of showing you. All right, later. All right, folks. Hike San Diego County. Chris back with you here again. There's a little bit of wind, there was. And these Fremont Cottonwoods, you can really hear the wind, when you can really hear those leaves fluttering, and through the sound, I mean the fluttering sound when the wind comes. Hopefully we'll get another gust of wind so we can hear it, and I'll shut up. Wow, pleasant symphony of nature. Alright, that's it for now. I'll see you on the next one. It's kind of hard finding my way through this canyon where the trail is, but I'll show you where I end up. Alright, later. Alright, folks. It is Chris, Hike San Diego County, back with you again. I'm here in Black Canyon, down at the canyon bottom in the dry creek bed of the Santa Isabel Creek. Here comes the wind with the cottonwood leaves again. That beautiful sound. But anyway, we've got, of course, the Fremont Cottonwoods right there. And some, I think these are a type of willow, and then over there is a California Sycamore. And right here we have some Engelmann Oaks. Those are beautiful. I think there was one big one back here and like 3 or 4 small ones. And then another willow, and then that's a coast live oak right there above me. A smaller sycamore coming right out of the rocks there. Some more willows. Looks like another Engelmann Oak right up there on the canyon wall there. But anyway, just wanted to show you this creek. And then I don't really know where, I haven't been able to find a legitimate trail anywhere in here. It's just a hodgepodge of little spots that look like I can get through and all that. But yeah, it's not really recommended if you're looking for a big, well-defined trail and looking to do, 6 miles or whatever it is. This is just, it's areas mostly for trucks to go through all these Forest Service roads, but it's some beautiful landscape down here and a lot of nice trees in these riparian zones. All right, that's it for now. I'll see you on the next segment. All right, later. All right, folks. It's Chris back with you here again in Black Canyon area of the Cleveland National Forest, just northeast of Ramona in San Diego County, California. This way turned out to be kind of a dud. That's where I just was with the creek bottom. And I know this semi-paved road here that's really beaten up, worn down, and rutted out is that's where the Forest Service Road continues. Looks like someone's coming down from that way in a 4Runner or something like that. So I'm going to try this other way, which doesn't look very promising either, but because that way didn't really have much in the way of a trail. But I read on all trails that this is how it was going to be. And I always think, oh yeah, that's the one for me, that really rugged one, but sometimes it just turns out to be kind of frustrating, because I don't know where it ends or anything like that. But I'm just going to keep on going this way for a little while more. Still a lot of nice trees in here. I'm just not really sure. It looks like there's a lot of these cow pies. It looks like this was used for some sort of grazing too, some sort of cattle. There's a lot of big ruts in the grass and a lot of those pies. But once again, I don't really see any kind of a trail. There's some kind of looks like some sort of a stand for something made out of wood over here. I don't know what it is. We'll take a look at it. It's got a license plate on it. Oh, it's a little toilet. It says poop in me. Oh, it's great. I'm not even going to check if it's been used, but hopefully not. It doesn't smell like it, thankfully. Nice coast live oaks right there. Oh, and here's where all these sycamores form this like thicket. All grow together, probably all from the same root system. I love how they do that. It's really pretty down here nonetheless, even though I can't really find any legitimate trail. I could probably just get back on that truck trail and just keep going up there out in the blazing sun, but I'd rather not. It's actually not really hot right now. It's pretty nice, but it still feels better here under the shade of these beautiful coast live oaks. And the leaves that are still on these deciduous California sycamores. But anyway, It looks like this does probably just lead around back to the Forest Service Road, which is more of a truck trail than anything else. So be advised, anybody who's wanting to come here, it's best if you have a high clearance vehicle. Yeah, now I'm convinced that's just cattle, because that's full of, looks like hay, or grass. That cow pie. Sorry, I was preoccupied and looking where I'm supposed to be going. This looks like an area that looked like might have been a campground at one time. Looks like it comes back to the creek. Gotta watch out for more of this cow poop. They didn't build a little toilet for the cows. They just go wherever they want to. All right, well, some pretty nice sycamores in here. A younger coast live oak. Looks like this is where the creek crosses through, and there's a bridge going right over it. That Fremont Cottonwood is putting on some pretty decent fall color. So, and then there's kind of a shabby looking Engelmann Oak right behind it. Looks like it could use some more leaves. But anyway, I will leave you with that view of that cottonwood. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up if you like the video. Hit that bell, hit the videos, and folks, Chris hikes San Diego County. Over here, still in Black Canyon area, Cleveland National Forest, just northeast of Ramona, San Diego County, California. You can see in front of me some beautiful Engelmann Oaks. And then a smaller coast live oak. You can see it growing right up against the trunk of that California sycamore, with another smaller one right next to it. But anyway, I was able to find my way into an area that actually looks like somewhat of a real trail. So I'm going to work my way down here and show you a little bit of this. It's more of a nice riparian woodland, and probably, I'd say, maybe 50% of the species in here are deciduous, but there's still a lot of, they're winter deciduous, so the leaves turn in the fall and then they drop in the winter, but a lot of them are still in the turning stage, so I'm getting quite a bit of shade in here, which is nice. And of course there are two species of large evergreen oak, the coast live oak right here, and then those with that lighter bluish cast there. You can see the one to the left, that is coast live oak, and the one to the right with the more of that bluish hue to it, that bluish cast, that's the Engelmann Oak, and those are both evergreen oaks. So they're always, well, I guess the Engelmann is somewhat deciduous, but a lot of times it will have leaves on it throughout the year, depending on the conditions, I guess. But anyway, it still keeps a pretty nice canopy to give a lot of shade Has more of those cow pies I better watch out for. But I'm going to see where this trail leads to through here. But so far so good, winding through this nice riparian woodland. It's quite enchanted through here. I really love it. Let you experience it some more with me. Why would you want the video to end now? Now that we're finally in on the proper trail, all these big beautiful oaks, a bunch of sycamores, and looks like a few cottonwoods up here too. I don't know how far the trail goes farther into this area though. Looks like it's getting pretty thick and overgrown up here, but it's still continuing, so we'll take it farther. That Engelmann Oak looks like it's on the decline. It looks so, oh, actually, I almost tripped over a little bit of a tuft of grass coming out there. Wow. There's an area that looks like a little bit of a gorge where the ancient creek cut through the mountainside over here. I don't know how well you can see it. There's a little bit of a cow trail over here. I can kind of get into the woods. Yeah. Look at that gorge there. Pretty cool. It's so woodsy in here. It's really nice. If you're in an area that doesn't have a lot of woods, you can come down to a place like this. You're not really out in the forest, but a serious riparian woodland. Oops. I got my trekking poles and I'm carrying them so I can hold the phone for filming. Yeah, we got some laurel sumac here growing over the trail, but there's still trail, even though it's kind of bushwhacky at this point. Well, I'm going to put it away and leave you with this magnificent big old, look like it survived some fire from the past, coast live oak. One of those kind of mother trees. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here in this beautiful riparian woodland, mostly oak, but sycamore, a few willow, and Fremont Cottonwood too. All right, once again, this is Chris, Hike San Diego County. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and hit that notification bell to get notifications on new videos. All right, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Later.